All right, so the car works. We're back on the trail for the first time in 10 days. It was too cold, then it was too rainy, and I did in fact bring my boots with me because I don't know how wet the trail will continue to be. So I do have my mucking boots in here, which is why I'm taking the big ass backpack this time. And we're off to the races. So. All right, so we're coming across the first sort of watery patches that you can still sort of go around. You know, the question is, how continuous can I walk here without it being too disruptive? Because I have 5 miles to go, right? And if this is doable. But if it's significantly deeper than this, then I have to go half a mile that way, and then, yeah, I'm just gonna have to put the boots on. And then even then, you have no idea whether some places it might be just too deep, period, you know? But anyways, that's it for now. So since I am a connoisseur of roads and trails, I remember this exact road, from last year. And it was wetter then. It doesn't actually, on the camera, it doesn't look that bad. It is, because it's muddy all the way there. But I was able to make it past this last year. And I remember it then gets even worse down there, so we're going to have to put the boots on. We're exactly about halfway, 2.5 miles, of course. Then we have to come back the whole way. But this is basically what it is. I remember having to turn around way further down there. And of course, it adds time to the whole thing, so we're just going to have to put the boots on. And here we are. All right, so now I have my boots on, and oh boy, they are just... You know, I think they might be a little bit bigger than they should be. That's why they're not the most comfortable. You know, I think if you can see in there, can we see in there? There's not enough light, but it's probably, I wear 13s, but, you know, it's like not the most comfortable, but they get the job done. Now, I don't know how waterproof these are because I've not worn these in probably a year. I brought these out a week or two ago, or whenever we were here last. I didn't actually need to use them, you know. So anyways, that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun mucking around in boots, huh? All right, well, hello there. So, you know, we started out here. I think we did the videos here. I'm going to tack this on at the end. But we started here. We did some, oh boy, where's my brush not on? Yeah. So anyways, we started here. Did we start? Yes. There's some private stuff here, dogs barking, whatnot. And we made it all the way here to this little road. It's actually, it's almost as wooded and whatever as the hiking area. It's not really a road you could probably do a car on. It's very small. It's a pipeline. I'm seeing it right here. There might be a pipeline there. Who knows? But the point is underground or whatever. What's my point? But yeah, we made it here because the last video, I actually had to look up the video on YouTube to see where did I actually stop here. You know, I want to make sure I get to exactly there. But yeah, it was past the mile marker, the yellow one right there, and I hit the oh boy, no. And I hit the pipeline trailer that just, again, it looks like a trail, by the way. It's perfectly fine. You could probably hike on that. I did have to put on the mucking boots. Probably, let's see here, probably, I don't know exactly, somewhere here. And then it did dry out somewhere here. So on the way back, I didn't have the boots on for half a mile, and then maybe a mile or two. Over here, I put them on. They're not fun to hike in. You know, these boots are not made for walking, let's just say. They're better than getting wet shoes, but they are not comfortable. You know, they kind of just flop everywhere because, again, you can't tighten them and they're a little loose. And then, you know, if they're not loose, then that's the problem. So I don't think I'm going to be using enough boot stuff to justify purchasing another one. But, you know, it's good. Comes in handy in an emergency, but I don't think I'd like to hike 5 miles there and back in just boots, although I probably did 4 or something like that. Maybe half of it was. But that's basically it, you know, and then we hiked the way back, and that's really it. So that was about 5 miles there, 5 miles back. We did plenty of walking, plenty of hiking. I actually had a very nice talk about important things. I might revisit that. I didn't record any of it, which is kind of a shame, but it's stuff we already talked about. It's you know, I don't want to get into it now, but I've been kind of jogging my mind about certain things, and that's good to be out in the forest instead of, you know, being anxious about what leaf blower assault is happening next. So now in the news is tomorrow there's going to be, and I don't know if tomorrow I'm coming back. I don't know what the weather is. It looks like it's going to be fine. But as a matter of fact, let's see here. Let's take that off. So this is LSHT10, Tarkington. I think 11 is Winter's Bayou, I believe, or maybe that was, but there's no map 12. You know, that's very sad. There, in fact, is no map 12 because the next one is really the last one. And in fact, you know what? Let's take a look at it. All maps. Here, Winter's Bayou. Here we go. View map. All right, and this one is actually okay. So we are right here, and then it's basically just this, and this is number 15, Trailhead 15. There's no Trailhead 16, let's just say. So this is it, and this is not a particularly long hike by itself. If you add it up, 1.6, 0.6, 1.6, 1.1. This is probably another 5 miles there and back. I mean, it's basically, let's see, 2.2, 3.2, 4.2, 5 point something. So, and 0.7 over there. This is probably, say, 2 hours there and back. Maybe you can do it in 2 days. Maybe you can do it one if we come early or something. Or, I guess, if we stay late. But this is basically a day's worth. Now, I don't know how wet it is. I'll probably bring the boots. But we could conceivably finish this up tomorrow, you know. We could park here, cross the road, and head down that way. And then that's kind of it. I'm kind of sad about it, you know. It's like, I could start again. I could go the other way. I could. There's a couple trails I wanted to do that were motorized. You could bring your little motorcycle on, or whatever it's called, ATVs. That has a $25 fee, and you're supposed to have it on you, like you print it out. Maybe we could do that. That would be a fun thing. We could also start over, right? But it still feels like, oh, it's over and brr. It's like I could just come back. It's not right. I'm not, you know. But it is a sense of loss almost. Like I'm done with this, and it's like no, we can come back. We will come back. It's just, I don't know. It's not over, right? I can continue coming back. You know, it's great because there's now sun. Yesterday I was sunbathing on my back deck. I was sunbathing today as well. And basically anywhere from 11 to maybe 1 right now. It'll be better in the summer. But even now, from 11, when the sun's already nice and strong enough for sunbathing, to about 1 p.m., perfectly fine. And then even right now at 2, it's not good. So it's great. You can sunbathe out there if it's possible, and then come out here. You know, and if it's raining too much, you know, you can't come out here, but at least it's probably not going to be leaf blowers 24/7, although even then sometimes they come out, so that's obnoxious. But yeah, a little bit of rain is the worst, because I don't want to be out here then, and it still can be loud. So anyways, but this is good. This is good. You know, we can incorporate, you know, this into, you know, multiple days of the week, because I don't have that much to do otherwise, right? So I can certainly do that, and this is great. It's great to be out here. You know, I don't even, oh boy, this is fun. Let's see this little pond. I'm guessing that's going to be super wet. Well, we can explore that, I guess. And then there's going to be that's the Winter's Bayou here, this thing here that goes like that. Well, I don't know how wet it was going to get, but I guess we'll see that. So this is fun. This is fun. I'm not really sure, you know, if we can finish it tomorrow, but if we can't, we can't. I mean, whatever. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I might even split it into 2, you know, and say 1.6 plus that, and then, I don't know. that's a little too short. Maybe we can explore some of the roads that are not too crazy, you know. Because today was a little longer than 2, yeah, well, it was 3.5 hours. Which is fine. It's just, 4 hours, and then you have the uncomfortable boots. Probably not. But half of that is hour and a half, maybe. Probably too little. But no, we'll figure it out. Well, it's not too little. I mean, 3 hours is about an hour, so let's see here. I'm having a hard time seeing because of all the, extra stuff I put on there, and I don't know where it ends. Okay, the reds are the endpoints. So this is an endpoint. This is an endpoint. 1.6, okay. And then the other 1.6 is here. But then we have like 2 miles there. So I don't know. Maybe we can make it out to the pond. And that would be probably 1.6 plus 1. That would be probably just under. Hold on. The pond area would be just about an hour there, hour back. Which is just comfortable, and again, we can take a little extra. I think that's good, or we can even go back. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can go back home and then eat dinner, because I'm going to have to race off to the pool and not eat much dinner until later. No, that's good, that's good. So we can actually probably have 2 more hikes. And then we never know how wet it is or how impassable it is, so. Anyways, yeah, that was a fun little review here, and I guess that will be it. That will be it for... Where's my... Okay. Yeah, that's going to be it for now.